Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for class today. I'm really excited to be presenting this class for Groundwork Pro and I hope you enjoy it. Please take it at your own pace and you might want to warm up a little bit before getting started because it goes straight in. And just use it all as a chance to find your own flow and enjoyment. I think what's important in my class is just enjoying it. So yeah, I hope that you get a chance to do that. Also, I know that in this time we might all be doing classes in different spaces, like our rooms and living rooms and wherever you can find space. So feel free to use this class to move and shift, reduce the size of it, do it upside down, whatever helps to do it in the space that you're in. And also use it as a chance to check in with your own body and see what feels good and what doesn't. Thanks guys, enjoy! Today we're going to start with a yoga-inspired stretch. So to begin with, we're going to take a deep breath in, bring the arms up and the palms together. As we exhale, we're going to open the arms and bring our chin to our chest and roll all the way down through the spine, reaching towards the floor. Breathing in, we take a little halfway lift, reaching the hands down and the top of the skull up. As we come back down, we're going to bend the knees and jump or step the feet out to plank. We take a little press up here, nice and slowly down, and back up. Then we're going to open the right side to the ceiling, so take the right hand, reach it up, lift your hips as high as you can towards the ceiling before we bend the knees and scoop the right hand down through and then bring the hips up to the ceiling and the heels down to the floor to come into downward dog. Taking the right foot up to the ceiling through parallel, and then when you can't bring it through parallel anymore, turn the leg out, stretch the toes all the way up. And then we're going to bend the right knee, open out in the hip to get a more deep stretch there, and reach the toes behind you until they touch the ground. And then we're going to take a nice deep breath in and reach our arm forward and bring the hips up to the ceiling. And exhaling, bring everything back in, lower down the hips, and then come back into your three-legged dog. Then bending at the knee again, we're going to bring the knee into the chest and our weight forwards to our hands. We take the knee to the right inside elbow and then move it across to the left inside elbow, then the left armpit and lift across to the right armpit and down to the right inside elbow again. Then when we've done that, we're going to put the foot down really gently by the right thumb. Breathing in, we reach the arms up and back and we take the arms in a big circle here. And then as they come through, we're going to tip the weight onto the right foot, gently coming off the left toes and stretching out into a long line here, all the way from energy out the top of the head and from the toes. We're going to extend the bottom leg and then bend, keeping that energy coming out both directions, then bending everything in. Knee comes right up to chest as high as you can. And then extend the foot forwards and sweep it back and through to this long position here. And then as gently as you can, we're going to place the back foot down to the floor. And this time place the palms together and reach yourself backwards in space. Trying to keep the hips nice and even, so pulling the right hip back and the left forward. And then we're going to release the arms and come into a side stretch here. So your right can stay up to the ceiling, left palm to the floor. And if you want here, you can extend the front leg and take it into a little triangle pose. Or stay bent. Next thing, we're going to swivel the toes round to the side. And we're going to take a little relaxing stretch in our open position here. And you can just play with this position Be nice and free with the upper body. You can draw a little figure of 8 if you feel like it. Try and keep your weight forward in your toes and not sitting back into the heels. Then we'll just swivel the toes back, hands to the front, back to our original place. And we're going to lift this right foot off the floor and bring it back into downward dog, a 3-legged downward dog. And we're going to try and do that without sliding the foot along the floor. So I want you to lift and then bring it up into downward dog. And then we're going to send our weight through to plank, but leaving our right leg in the air. So weight comes forward, lowering down. And then as we come up to cobra, you can join the feet on the floor. Breathing in, and then as we exhale, bend the knees, let the hips lead you into downward dog again. And we just take a moment here before looking at your hands, bending the knees, and we're going to jump or step the feet to the hands. Again, breathing in, halfway lift, exhale, coming down. And then bending the knees, hips pulling backwards, energy also pulling forwards through the arms. We join the palms in this sort of squat position here before releasing, coming back up to standing and bringing the arms down. Then we do the whole thing on the left side. So I'll talk you through the left side and then we'll do it with a bit more flow, right and left. Here we go. So arms up. Palms together. Exhale, rolling down through the spine. Fingertips reaching down towards the floor as we breathe in, halfway lift, and exhale, coming back down. Jump or step the feet back into plank. Little press up here. This time we're going to open out the left side. Keeping the hips as high as you can, really engaging the lower abdominals before bending the knees, scooping the arm down and through into downward dog. Left leg starts to rise in parallel first, and then when you can't go any further, turn it out. Reach the toes up to the ceiling, bend at the knee, reach the toe behind you until the toes get to the floor. Bring the hips down before thrusting the hips up to the ceiling, reaching the arm back in space. Keeping your abdominals nice and engaged. And then we come back through this bent position. Coming back round through into our 3-legged downward dog. And then bending at the knee, bringing your knee into your chest as much as you can. We have our knee at our left inside elbow. We take it over to the right inside elbow. We bring it up to the right armpit, and then over to the left armpit, and then back down to the elbow. Placing the foot as gently as you can onto the floor. We take a nice breath in. Reaching the arms back in a big circle and coming through, tipping the weight forward, gently coming off those back toes, reaching and then extending the supporting leg. So you're in a nice straight line here, bending then at the knee. We're going to roll through and bring the knee into the chest as high as you can. Extending through the leg, little développé forwards. And then sweeping the foot back. Reaching forward with the arms back with the toes, gently placing down the right toes to the floor. Palms together this time, a little bit more of a deep stretch and arch backwards. Engage the lower abdominals, keeping the hips nice and even. And then release this down. Open out your left arm to the ceiling. Feel a nice twist in the spine here. Make sure your knee is over your ankle here on the left side. And then if you want, you can take a little extension there off the left leg. Push the weight back. Before we come through to swivel the feet to the other side and relaxing over. Keeping the weight as forward as possible. And then taking the hands back to the front, swivel the feet back round. We're going to gently lift that left foot off and place it back into three-legged downward dog. We're going to come through our plank position with the leg up, lowering through the arms and joining the feet as you come up. Nice deep breath in before letting the hips lead you back into downward dog. Reach your heels down to the floor, have your fingers rooted and spread into the floor as well. And then bending the knees, looking forwards. We're going to jump or step our feet into our hands. Breathing in, halfway lift. Exhaling back down. Breathing in as we come through our squat position here. Staying nice and deep before we come all the way up and release the hands down. Okay, so we'll just do that with a little bit more flow and take it at your own pace. Here we go. next exercise we're going to do is a swing exercise. So we start this one in parallel position. We take our arms up to the ceiling to begin with. We're going to swing the right arm to the back wall and take a step with the right foot. Swing down and then swing back in. And we do the same thing again. Swing down. And as we swing back in, we take the arms up through a circle and then to flat back. And then we carry on up and bring the foot up. So I'll just put that together for you. We go swing back and swing in, swing back and swing through and up. Excellent. Then the next thing we're going to do is fall to the right side. And we catch our arms in this sort of hug position. We're going to reverse back over. So springing off this right leg, we come up and take a step over. Now I'm going to chase my left leg round this in a circle to face the front. Then I'll release everything down to come up to this position. Great, let's add that all together. So we have a swing and an in, a swing and coming through, flat back, up with the right leg up. Fall to the side, take a step over, round to the front, release the arms down to come back up. Next thing we do, we release everything down. So we take a nice fall to the ground. Then I start rolling back up, but I stop myself, curve everything out of your belly. So lower abdominals scoop out, and then I dive my head back down again, bend the knees, and I come through, snaking through with the head into an arch. And then as I come back to neutral position, I then take my chin into my chest and take a ripple through. And down to come back up. So I'll just do that last little bit again. So we've taken a spin round, we've released the arms down to come up, then we drop everything down, we scoop the belly out, we snake the head, and then we come back through, swing the arms up again. Great. Next little bit we're going to do is we take the right side to the back wall. So the right hand goes to the back. And then I bend the left knee, keep the right knee straight as I come down, release the arms forwards, and then reverse all the way back. Then I take a little tilt over to the right side, trying to stay nice and open in this space here, and nice and long in the sides of the body. I come back on myself to take a circle round. Then when I come to the right side again, I pick up both arms to take a sweep over the top. As I look to the left then, I twist myself around to the right side. Then I come back to the center in a nice high V, and I have this feeling of elevating upwards before dropping everything down, taking this sort of in hug, and then reversing that and releasing up and over, and then rippling through the body to roll back up and bring the arms up. And that's the whole thing. So I'll just go over that little bit again. So we've come here, and we're going to release the right arm backwards, coming round. So really swing that through nice and heavy in the arm, nice and breathy, taking a tilt, taking a circle, sweeping the arms over, then taking a twist, then coming to the front, releasing down, up, and reverse to here. Great, let's add that all together. So, from the very beginning, we have our arms up, feet in parallel, and we swing to the back, and come back in. We swing to the back, come through flat back, lift the leg, full, stepping over, nice and big, twisting around to the front, releasing the arms, we take a little scoop, and then reverse to snake the head and sweep the arms up again. Take the right arm to the back and swing it through and up, nice and heavy. Swing it round and in, tilt to the side, over the top, pick up both the arms to sweep them, to twist, to the V, and release, up over the top, and ready to go on the left side. So I'll just talk you through the left side, and then we shall go over some counts, and then we'll do a some kick. So left side, here we go. The left arm swings to the back, and swings back in. Swing to the back, swing through, flat back, release the left leg, take it to a fall to the side. Nice big step over, knee to chest. Sweep, arms, drop, scoop, snake, and through, and up. This time the left arm releases to the back wall. Swing it through to the front. Release it back through, tilting over to the left. Sweep the arms around. Take both arms over to the right. Then twist to the left. Then a nice V shape, thinking upwards, releasing down to the floor. And reverse. And come back up. Great, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to count it through, right side and left side. And we'll do it a little bit more also with the speed that we're going to do. So here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. We have swing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scoop 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Flat back. Release 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And down. 2, 3, 4. Scoop 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Let's try it with some music. So it's going to be quite fast, but we can do this a few times so you can get into the flow of it. I think the key thing to remember is to keep your abdominals engaged and to stay really grounded in your legs. So when we do all the twisting and sweeping, this is staying really still and we can be really free in the upper body. Let's give it a go. So we start arms section, I want you to really think about keeping your pelvis underneath you and your torso nice and long. So as we sweep back, even though it's fast with the music, we're going to try and get to this position where everything is engaged here and the pelvis is down and through, nice and deep through second, as we swing back and then through. And really trying to hit flat back, and then as you release through it, it brings the leg up, sweeping it from the back, from the hamstrings and up. Great, let's give it a go. and it's one of my favourites, so I hope you enjoy. This one starts by breathing in, taking the arms up towards the ceiling, then diving the fingertips down in front of the body, following with the head as you tuck the chin to the chest and roll down through. We send the hands out to a plank position, lower down as one unit. Then we're going to roll to our right side. And then as quickly as we can, we're going to bring the feet to the hands and stand up onto the feet in this sort of squat position. Then I'm going to send myself over to the left. So I'm going to dive my hands as far as I can, if you've got space, and then take a little inversion where the hips come up to the ceiling and we stretch the feet down to the floor. As I land, I take a really big step with this left leg. So I go as far as I can over to the left. Then I'm going to shift my weight back on the shin of my right leg. And then I take a little roll through the spine as I go to the floor. I send my hips up and my hips sort of go left, right to roll back. And then my right foot is ready to be sent for me to send my energy that way. So I'll just do up until that point. We have a breath in, dive the fingers, roll down, slide out, lower down, little sausage roll, then feet to hands as one unit. Take the little inversion over, step as far as you can, slide back, legs go left, right. Then I'm going to send my energy and my weight through towards the right leg. I tip my weight onto my hands here, and I take a little kick up there. Then I'm going to take that left foot through my hands into a slide towards that way. Then I've got two options for the next bit. So option one, you send the hands and keep the feet on the floor as we take this little sweep over. We finish it on our right hand side and then take the left leg, we point it and we bring it out straight to take us up to sitting, and then we tuck the leg. That's option one. You can also do option two. So we've just taken this little kick and through. You can do the same motion but take your feet off the ground basically. So sending your hands to the back and then landing through the foot down the leg. Same thing, we come onto this right hand side. Left leg brings us up to sitting and wrap. Next thing, from this wrap, we're going to open that leg out into a nice shift around the corner onto our knees. Again, two options for this next move. You can either put your hands down on the floor, then place your feet to come to standing, or no hands, you just jump up onto your feet and up to standing. So that's option one and two. Do whichever feels good for you. Then, as soon as we get to standing, we're going to release straight away, so not even waste a second there. We take it back down, and we're going to come over our right shoulder as we, no we're not. We're going to come down and lie onto our backs here. Excuse me. We're going to take two little sit-up actions. So this goes up. You're just scooping everything up, scooping out the abdominals so you're not pushing out into the muscles. And nice and chilled here. Arms, limbs can do whatever you like. And then roll back down to the spine. And again, up. Nice and quick up as quickly as you can. And then releasing, rolling down. Then we're going to roll over our right shoulder. Nice and smooth. Sliding out to your belly. And then I'm going to take a big circle with the head over. Bring my right hand into the shoulder. And keep the left one long alongside my body. Tuck my head in and come all the way through. And then we're going to bring it all the way to standing. And that's the whole of the right side. So we'll just do that second section again. Once we've done this little handstand moment, we've sent the leg through. We take option one or two of the little fly around the corner. Onto your side, extend the leg, hook, slide around the corner. Option one or two of this, so place your hands down, feet, or just jump up, and then we release straight back down to the floor. So take one, and down, and two, and down. We send the feet over the right shoulder, circle the head straight over to the left, and just give it enough momentum on the way back so that you can bring yourself back to standing. If that's really difficult for you to come back to the standing at the end, you can also tuck a foot underneath to help you get up. Great, so let's join the whole thing together from the beginning. Here we go, breathing in, arms up, diving down, push out, down, roll, feet, hands, slide, back, 1, 2, hands, and through. Option 1 or 2. Roll, left leg, and sweep round the corner, and feet, and come back down, to come up, and down, and up, and down, right shoulder, and left, and up. Great, then we're ready for the left side, so let's just go over that quickly. Here we go. Breathing in, diving down, and out. Here, roll to the left. Come to the feet. This motion is, I think, is really important to try not to do it in 2 parts. It's really tempting to go upper body, then legs. Let's see if we can bring the body up as one as we bring the legs in. Then we're going to send hands, little inversion, sliding over to the right as much as you can, sliding back as much as you can, right leg, left leg, send the weight through to your hands, leg, right leg comes through, sending the weight back onto the left side, extend the right leg and hook, come around the corner, hands down, or just a jump up. I did a little right left there, you can be creative with it, come to standing, and then all the way back down, 1, and down, and 2, and down, over the left, circle, over the right, and up. Great. It's quite fast with the music, so let's give it a good couple of times through, just so that we can find our feet with it. If you've got minimal space where you are, be creative with the moves and see if you can fit it around your room. I've tried this one in my bedroom, and it's quite fun to just go around the furniture and over stuff, so see what you can do there. Here we go with the music. Here we go, ready? And 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's try this again. Right side, then left side, then right side, then left side. Here we go. leg exercise. This one starts in turn out with our right leg out to the side and our arms out as well. So we're going to take a little in out with the knees, so we're sort of lubricating the hips as we do this. So we go in and out, and again, in and out. We take a third one, in and up to go down. So that third one you can take to whatever level you would like to today, check in with your body and see what you feel like doing. However high you take that leg, keep the hips nice and equal, and as you bring the leg down, really control it as it comes down and place it gently on the floor before we slide out to second, pushing the knees out as we go. And then we take our weight over to the right. We're going to take a rondinjon with this left leg, and we're going to plie on the right. So really bend into that right leg, take a big circle round, and then release our arms down as we're in fourth position there, keeping the knees over the toes. We take a little prep, bringing the weight onto the right leg, and then we're going to open this right arm and let our body sequentially follow the momentum through. So I go arm, and then the leg follows afterwards. I keep my body moving around with that twist as I twist my upper body round to the right. Then I'm going to take a step out and backwards, forwards, step out, backwards, forwards. And my body's doing a little open and close. And as I come to the side, I take a twist and then a curve, a twist and then a curve. So we go that right side, then left side. Then, as I step to the right, instead of doing that back front motion, we're going to take a little step and a hook around with the leg. And here, really try not to let the bum land on the floor. So we really control the coming down on that left leg. So we're taking that nice and slowly down to the floor. Then you're going to extend this right foot to the front. And you're going to keep the left one bent and send it through the gap between your leg and your arm. Here. Then I extend it and hook it to the front. Again, my bum isn't on the floor. And I'm going to send my leg in a nice big opening motion round and up. As I come to standing, I'm going to turn out straight away and take the leg out to the side, ready to start on the left side. Let's try that all together on the right side. Here we go. Arms out, leg out. We go. 1, 2, 3. Kick, control down and up. Rondinjon. Release. Prepare. Follow. Twist. Back, front, twist. Back, front, step and hook. Front, take it through. Extend, hook. And all the way up. As you get up, we prepare left side. 1, 2, 3, up, down, and rondinjon on the right round. Fourth position. Prepare coming onto the left leg. Open the arm. Twist. 1, twist. 2, twist. 3, hook. Extend to the front. Right knee stays bent, comes all the way through and hooks around the front. Take the weight around, up and open. Right side again, and left side again. Let's try it with some music. Okay, let's do a twist exercise. This one starts with the feet in parallel. We are going to take the knees just off lock, so bend them slightly so that we can stay nice and grounded and rooted through the legs, and our upper body can stay nice and free. We start by taking the arms, twisting round to the left. Then we're going to twist around, swiveling on our left foot to the right. And then we're going to take a step and open, twisting towards the left. And then we're going to throw the left arm and we're going to spin around the corner in a little arabesque shape. And we finish that in a twist as well. Then we're going to take the right arm, throw it up to the corner. And then you're going to take the right elbow and it's going to hook and draw you around to the back. The feet, the right foot comes in to the left and then you put your weight into it. So let's add those things together. So we have a twist. We have a twist around. Let's put those things together. We twist around to the left. We undo ourselves and twist around to the right. We twist again to the left. And then round in a circle in arabesque to the right. Bend the right arm, elbow, join the feet, and step down into a little lunge here. The head's going to do a figure of 8. So it goes, loops down to the right, comes up and over, and then it scoops down to come to the left. As you pick it up on this corner of the figure of 8, we're going to pick up the arms at the same time. And we go together with the feet and twist. Let's just try that a little bit again. So we've got elbow to the back, figure of 8 with the head, pick up the arms and twist round. Next thing, we're going to take the right foot into the left again and swivel around to the right to the front as we bring our arms up together, and then we slide them through as we twist around and slide into second position. We go down, up, down. I'm going to hook my right leg behind my left. Then we're going to unravel ourselves from this position. Now take that as extreme as you want to. Feel how your body is today. If you want to really try and stay horizontal, keep your head in one position and twist around and keep your balance. Or if you want to take it a little easier and just come around the corner just a little bit with a less of a tilt there. As you land that little twist, I step onto my right foot and I keep my right arm bent so that I can open this arm, and we're going to do a turn around the corner. So from here, I open and sequentially through my body, I let the body part sort of follow on until I land facing the side. If you break that down a little bit more, it feels like it's arm first, then shoulder, then it comes into the ribs following, then it comes into hips following, and then it's the leg. So if you want to try that a little bit together, so from the hook here, leg back, unravel, step, open, join the feet to the side. Excellent. Then there's a little bit that comes out of the end of that turn. So as we come open and to the side, I keep moving in the same spiral, releasing my right leg. So it comes to the top of the foot and keeping my weight in the left. And I keep spiraling until I get to the floor. And then just as I reach this point, I send my legs over the top there. So let's just add those little bits on. From the same moment, so we've done this hook, we've come round, over, open out, join the feet to the side, keep swiveling to the floor. Open this round and step. Now the next thing we do is pop the hands down. We draw the biggest circle we can with that back foot, really reaching it away from you if you can, if you have the space. And then we're going to open out, throw the arms over the top. Again, take that to whatever feels good for you today. Don't push it too much if it doesn't feel right. And then we're going to circle this left leg all the way around. Again, just reaching it as far as we can, stepping onto it and then spiraling to come up. And then we just fall out. And that's the whole thing. So let's take it from the very, very beginning and add all those things on together. Here we go. So we start in parallel position. We take a twist around towards the left. Undo that twist and ravel around to the right. We take a little wrap this way, a throw round the corner, a throw up, elbow, figure of 8 with the head, round with the arms, twist. Feet come together, slide the arms through and down, pelvis through the middle, and hook. Undo, step, open, join the feet, swivel down. Hand, little shift round the corner, circle the leg, thrust the hips up, throw the arms over, take a step onto the left, keep turning, and then forward. Great, let's try it a little bit faster. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Twist. Round. Open. Round. Throw. Elbow. Head. Round and wrap. Up. Down. And ready. Hook. Over. Step. Open. Down. Over. Shift. Step and up. Five, 6, 7, 8. Twist. Five, 6, 7, 8. Twist. So let's try this one on the left hand side. So this time we're going to twist around to the right first of all, and we're going to spin on our right foot round. And then we're going to take a step to the right, throw the right arm round, and then throw the left. Elbow of the left comes up, join the left to the right. As you drop down onto your left foot, figure of 8 with the head, pick up the arms, and then twist. Bring the left foot into the right. Arms come up, then we drop it through second position. Together, step. Now we're going to hook this way and undo ourselves to step on the left this side. We're going to open out the left arm, let the body flow through. Stop to the, well, don't stop, but we recognize the side facing during that turn. As soon as we hit there, we start coming down, and you release the right foot this time as you swivel down to the floor. Pop your hand down, take a nice big sweep round, stepping onto the right and then circling the left round, hips up, throw the arms over, keep going to step onto that right foot, turning anti-clockwise to then fall. Let's try that again to the left side. Here we go. Wrapping round and then twisting and then throw, and spin, throw the arm, elbow, head, pick the arms up, twist, feet come together, second and down, hook, step, open, round, keep turning, Over we go. Send the leg round. Chest opens. And then coming up. And falling. Out. Great. Let's try it with some music. 5, 6, 7, up. Okay, up next we have the floor exercise. So this one we're going to take a shift back on our right foot. So we take the top of the foot, if you can, if you've got a nice slidey floor. And we're going to slide it back behind us and then keep sliding until we get to our backs. Feet are on the floor, knees are up to the ceiling. Then we let the knees fall to the left side. We extend both legs to that side, hook your heels into the floor and pull your body around afterwards. Keep that motion going. As you've hooked your body round, then send your left arm over the top of your head in a big circle. Let it bring you up to sitting as the left leg extends. Keep reaching around the corner. Put your hands down. Keep the left leg straight as it comes through the gap in the middle of your body there. And then loop it all the way around and land on the foot. We're going to elbow this knee out of the way and the head goes the opposite direction. As we do that, then the leg opens, we send the body round to the left, and we have a little circle with the head before coming onto the right side. After this, we're going to push ourselves up over our foot. So we come onto our right foot and our left shin, and then you keep that motion going to the other side. So you've come up and over the top, slide out to the other side. And then you want to take your left foot through the gap before sending your arms over the top and landing with your right shin on the floor. Just to keep going, we take this left foot and we go over the top of the foot to land down the leg. I then put my hands down, oh not my hands, sorry, I'm going to send my hand in front and back behind my body and send my weight over my shoulders in a roll. I just keep my legs circling around me. So I go over the top and here. Then I send my hands to the side and do a little inversion. And I keep turning and I go up at the same time. So I go from this deep second, round the corner to face the front, to fall onto the right leg. Then I'm ready to start the other side. Let's go through that whole thing. So we start with the right leg forwards, slide it back onto your back, knees, feet, hook, body, arm all the way around. Hands go down, left leg up and over, land. Push the knee, circle the body in to come up. Push out. And then let the leg come through to come up and over the top. And landing with your right shin on the floor. Just to keep going, we take this left foot and we go over the top of the foot to land down the leg. I then put my hands down, not my hand, sorry. I'm going to send my hand in front and back behind my body and send my weight over my shoulders in a roll. I just keep my legs circling around me. So I go over the top and here. Then I send my hands to the side and do a little inversion. And I keep turning and I go up at the same time. So I go from this deep second, round the corner to face the front, to fall onto the right leg. Then I'm ready to start the other side. Let's go through that whole thing. So we start with the right leg, forwards, slide it back, onto your back, knees, feet, hook, body, arm all the way around. Hands go down, left leg up and over, land. Knock, circle the head, side of the body, coming up, pushing out, coming through, send the body over, shin goes down, left foot comes over the top as we send the arm behind us, come into our roll, reach to do the little inversion, round the corner, fall on the right leg. Excellent. Let's try that with a bit of music. There's no counts to this. I think what's key is just to try and find your own flow and enjoyment through it. Here we go. Five, six, seven, and next we're going to do a small jump exercise, and you might need to be creative with this as to what direction it goes in whatever space you are in. So let's have fun with that. We're going to start with the right leg slightly in front, and we're going to reach down with our right hand to the floor. We take 3 little steps, left, right, left. Putting the left hand on the floor, we do a shift to our feet, and we come straight up to standing there. From here, we take 1 jump in parallel, We take a jump out to a parallel second. Then we take our hands to the floor and we do like a frog jump forward. So I send my hands as far as I can so I can travel, and I come forwards. As I come up, I take a step with the right foot in front, and I'm going to jump. I'll do like a little hop on that right foot and flick everything out, all the limbs and the heads, all the heads, all of them. And as you jump, flick. So a real moment of release then. And then as I step onto that left foot, I'm going to do a little shunt, and I just let the right foot fall onto the floor. Nice and heavy for that moment. So from the top again, we have right foot slightly in front, right hand's going to go down. Here we go. We go 1, 2, 3, shift to the front. We go jump, jump, hands forwards, step, flick, step and shunt. Nice. So already there, I think, because it moves quite far forwards, that we could jump that parallel and that second jump going backwards. So we give ourselves a bit more space. We've done the flick, step and shunt. We're going to slide this foot backwards and I let it ripple through my body. And we take a little rock onto the hands there. As I come back up, I'm going to sweep the right leg in a nice big circle and step behind and in front as I come over to this direction. As I go behind and in front, then I'm going to jump back on myself on this right foot to come to here. So that's like a little bent hip up and around the corner. As I come down then on my right foot, I reach on my left foot, sorry, I reach that left hand out as well. And we're going to take a little shift on our hand round the corner. There's a couple of options we can do there as well. So you could put both hands down and shift yourself around the corner. Or you could put one hand down and do it a small one or a big, or you can really open your body out, however you feel like you want to do that move today. But it's going to link straight into the other side. So as we've shifted, however you've done it, we come here, ready to slide ourselves back. I take a step on the left foot so that that's in front. My left hand goes behind me and we go 1, 2, 3, shift, jump, jump, hands forward, left foot steps in front, flick, step and shunt, ripple and slide the foot, and then the foot goes around, 1 and 2, hop around the corner, right hand this time, shift yourself around and take a step. Ready for the right again. We can jump it back, hands, step, flick, and shunt, and round, 1, 2, round the corner, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 2. Great, so it's quite fast as you can hear, so we'll just have a go with the music a few times and see how it goes. And 5, 6, 7, 8. so this is the last exercise in the class. It's a bit of a bigger jump and it does do a lot of travelling. So if you have the space, great. If not, just be creative with where you are. Maybe you want to change the angles. Maybe you want to reduce it down so it's a bit of a smaller jump. Whatever makes it fit in your space and with your body right now. So we're going to start kind of in the left corner, but with our right side. So we take a little open and a close. So the feet are just going down, up, down, down, up, down, and my body's opening to the right and then closing to the right. Then I'm going to take a step and a hop on the right foot, and I arch up towards the ceiling. So my chest is really sending energy upwards. Then I step on my left, and I'm going to turn to my right, so clockwise, and I'm going to take a little contraction and a hop again. Great. So that from the beginning goes down, up, down, down, up, down, step, hop, hop. We take a chassé, coupe, jeté to the corner. See if you can still see me. Jeté to the corner, then we step onto our left foot. We're going to take a nice lean around the corner, using the right leg to circle as we step. Now this is kind of like a 2-step fall. So as I go 1, 2, I fall into this position and round over the top. So I'll just join those few things on so you can see what I mean. So we've gone chassé, coupe, jeté to the corner. We lean around the corner, really pulling out the side of the body. Fall full over the top. Nice. So let's join it all on together. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. One more move left. All we do is we carry this motion on and circle the head as we go around. So we've gone over the top of the leg. Heads come this way. I keep that circle going, 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 going. Round a nice deep second position. And I'm going to throw my head and we're going to take a jump into the front here. Lovely, and then we run off. So that's the whole thing. Let's do the second section of it. So we've gone chassé, coupe, jeté in the corner. We lean outside the body. Step, step, leg over the top. Head carries on, fly, and off. Great, all of that together. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Step, hop, chassé, coupe, jeté, and fall. Step, step, over, round, jump. Great. Let's do it with the music. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk it through on the left side. So we're going to open the left arm, down, up, down, down, up, down. Step on the left, hop, step on the right, hop, chassé, coupe, jeté around the corner. You can see me to here. Take a step on the right. We're going to lean into the right side here to go step, step. We're going to pop the right hand down this time. Or if you want, you can take the right hand off completely and just do it with no arms whatsoever. Up to you. Then as we land, take this circle, carry it on, and fly to the other side. Great, let's just give it a go. 5, 6, 7, and joining me. Let's do a little stretch to cool down because I've got super sweaty, I don't know about you. So we're going to start just our feet in parallel. Let's breathe in and take our arms up towards the ceiling. Join the palms, gentle pressure between the palms here. Breathing into the abdominals. And then let's just dive the fingers down in front of us and follow with your head. Rolling down through the spine. Reach down towards the floor. Tipping your weight forwards into your toes slightly. Just taking a second here. You can have a little wiggle around, hug the knees. If the head is shaking or nod. Good, and then make sure your hands are on the floor. We're going to take the right leg back into a lunge. Sliding it back. Let's put the knee down this time if that's comfortable for you. Making sure that the knee is over the ankle on the left side. And we're just going to come up and really try and make sure the hips are equal. Pull back in the left side, push forward on the right side. And try and get as low as you can. Good. And then we're just going to take this into a pigeon stretch. So if you just place your left leg down in front of you, trying to make a right angle if possible at the front, but also trying to keep your hip forwards. And there's a few options we can take here. We can either stay upright if that's good for you, or you can walk the hands forward and relax over the leg. And if you want a bit more of an intense stretch as well, what we can do is bend the back legs and bend the right leg and take hold of the foot, making sure you stay equal there. And then you can take left arm over the top and hold here, and the foot rest in the right arm. Try and keep the abdominals engaged here as well. Your hands back down as we take the weight back into the hands. And we're going to stretch both legs here and relax over that front leg. You're feeling the stretch all the way down this side. And then just placing the feet back together. We'll take a little roll up through the spine. And back to standing neutral. Let's go again. So breathing in, arms coming up. Nice and calm. Let's press the hands together. A little pressure through the palms. A little reach back if you want to. Arch. And then diving the fingertips down in front. And rolling down to the spine, going through each vertebrae, taking it at your own pace. And take a moment here for yourself, hug your knees. Or if you want to, grab the big toes with your two fingers here, and you can pull yourself a little bit further down towards your legs with your arms. Good, and then when you're ready, we're going to take the left leg back this time. So into a nice deep lunge, putting the knee down and making sure your knee is over here. Again, just trying to make sure your hips are and keep pushing into it, relaxing it flexor. to our back. And I'm going to hold my right foot in my left hand and my left foot in my right hand. And my right leg is in front of the left. From here, we are going to take a little stretch out, rolling towards my left side. So it's like my right leg is leading towards the left here. So I'm on my side. And then I'm going to extend both legs out. So in this position, I feel a really nice stretch in the thigh and also a little bit in the right leg, which is out straight as well. And you can just really try to push this hip down towards the floor, get as flat as you can down to the floor, and pulling this leg, this ankle into the back of the leg. Back onto our backs and swap round. So this time I've got left leg with right hand, right leg with left hand. Coming onto the right hand side. I sort of change the grip here to make it easier for myself, but do as feels good for you. And extending through the legs, really trying to get both the fronts of my hips to the floor. Pulling this leg back towards me. Coming back onto our back, take a little hug of the knees. And we're just going to roll our way up. So you can take a few of these little rocks through the spine. There we go. And we're just going to walk the hands out into a plank and then to a downward dog. Keeping the shoulders down in the back. Spread the fingers out to the floor. Pushing through the palms, sinking the heels down and the hips reaching up to the ceiling. Trying not to splay the ribs out too much here, trying to keep that engaged in your back. And then just bending the knees, walking the feet to the hands and rolling up through the spine. Great, thank you so much for joining me today, everyone.